this video, I'm going to teach you how to calculate the mean, the median, and the mode from a small set of data, usually written in a long line. So the first thing we need to look at is we're dealing with 5 pieces of data. We usually use n for the amount of data that we have. X bar is the symbol that we use for the mean. And we can even talk about what the mean is. You may have learnt this younger in year 7 or 8, but the mean is where you add all of the data together and you divide by how much you've got. So you're summing. Now I'm going to introduce this symbol here. This is sigma. It's a Greek alphabet, it's capital sigma, and it stands for summing, adding together. And we use x. X represents each piece of data. So we're summing each piece of data and we're dividing by how much data we have. So let's proceed and work the mean out. X bar equals, well, 3 and 7 makes 10. We better show our working. So 3 plus 7 plus the 4 plus the 5 plus the 1, all divided by 5 because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of data. And that makes 20 divided by 5. So our mean is 4. And you always need to ask yourself, is that reasonable? It should be within the range of numbers that you have. Our lowest is 1, our highest is 7, 4. That seems reasonable. The next thing I'm going to show you is about the mode, the most common number. Now, here, they're all just as equally popular. Each number appears only once. So there is no obvious mode within this data. So remember, the mode is the most common. Now, the second one that we can work out is the median. The median, I'll try M. I think M, we actually use quartiles, but we haven't looked at the video on quartiles yet. So I'm just going to write M and write median to start with. I'm not going to introduce quartile 2 yet. But let's have a look at the median. Median says it's the middle value when all the data is being placed in order. So the first thing I need to do is to put the data into order. So I've got 1, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Then I need to look at, well, am I dealing with an even number of data or an odd number of data? If there is a difference, because if there is an odd amount of data, which I have, 5, there is a center, there is a middle piece of data. If I'm dealing with an even amount of data, then the median will be in between the middle 2 numbers. So here you can see 4 is the median because it's the middle number. There are 2 numbers either side of the central value. Now, I did say I was only looking at small numbers. When I start looking at the median from a bigger amount of data, I'll show you that there's a formula where you can find the position as to which piece of data is the middle number. All right, so that's pretty much everything you need to know about the mean, the median, and the mode, also referred to as measures of the center.